What's up, everyone? I am currently in Cleveland, Ohio, and as you can see from my hotel room window, I have a beautiful view of industrial parks and a highway. There is a Hard Rock Cafe down below, and there's like a glass ceiling mall that's kind of interesting. But that's not what this video is about. This is an interesting video. About a week or so ago, I was contacted by my friend Wood, and he said that, Scott, I filmed this garage sale pickups video, and I was thinking it would be cool if I could upload it on your channel. And I was like, you know, that's not a bad idea since I'm out on tour. Normally when I'm at home, I put up a garage sale video every single week, but I'm on tour, so I can't. So, you know, it'd be kind of cool. Now, since I didn't get to go garage selling with him, I figured, well, how can I be a part of the video or a part of, like, you know, the hunting? And what I'll do is, during this video, I'll just put in little clips of myself talking about either some of their game pickups or what I thought was cool. And at the end, I do have a few pickups that I got in the last few days that I can show you guys. So most of this video is going to be of Wood and his friend Chris going to some garage sales and their pickups portion. In fact, it's going to start off with a little intro from Wood right after I'm done talking, and then it'll be them out garage selling, and then like a little wrap-up pickups part from them, and then from me. So hope you enjoy. This is just a, hey, I want to get a video up, and Wood wanted to help out, you know, with that. So he filmed this stuff for me, so thank you very much, Wood. And I hope you guys enjoy it. If you do, please thumbs up. And since I haven't got to do garage sale pickup video kind of thing, what have you guys picked up in the last, you know, few days, last couple weeks or whatever? Let me know in the comments down below. Please thumbs up the video. And Wood's channel is BeatEmUps. If you don't know, me and him do stuff all the time. So his description, his link to his channel will be in the About section down below. So I hope you enjoy this. Here you go.
Hey guys, so I'm not really sure what Scott said at the start of the video, but essentially, if you guys are anything like me, when you found out that Scott was going on his little holiday trip for a month and there wasn't going to be any garage sailing videos, you were upset. Because I was upset. I love watching his videos. And I thought, well, you know what? I'll make a garage sailing video and put it on my channel and try and make up for the lack in garage sale videos. But then I thought, you know what's even better than that? If I force Scott to put it on his channel. So Chris just picked up the PS2 Sons of Liberty. I thought that was it. I just didn't want to get it wrong. For $5. No, for less than that. It was $5. And then the Silent Hill 2 collector's thing for $5. But he got both for like $7.50.
So $3.50 each.
So yeah, that was a really good deal. The Silent Hill thingy goes for like $40. I already have it. I already have both those games, so that's why I didn't jump on those. He had a tub full of PS2 games, but the rest of them were really bad.
A lot of you watching already know that Silent Hill 2 is my favorite game of all time. Currently I'm wearing a Silent Hill nurse shirt. The other side of my hat says Silent Hill. We did not get a collector's edition in North America for Silent Hill 2. We eventually got the Restless Dreams version that had some extra content, and that was on the PS2 and original Xbox. But great pickup there, Chris. Awesome find.
We almost ran over some pedestrians. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely their sign.
Yeah.
About like 3 garage sales ago, Chris actually got a Game Boy. I forgot to film it. $15, but he haggled it down to 10. Well, I said you should haggle it.
I was gonna offer 10, man.
And then he's like, "Yeah, I probably should offer 10. I probably shouldn't pay 15." I'm like, "Yeah, you're welcome.
15 anyway.
You're welcome, Chris."
Check this out, guys. I'm burning him on fire! Okay, I'm all right now. As I mentioned in the past, lighting in hotel rooms, like trying to do videos, sucks. But onto the Game Boy pickup. Really good find for $10. Whenever I have like original Game Boys for sale at the flea market, I always ask like $10 for them, unless they are in gym mint perfect condition, maybe like $15, but it's almost always 10. I always get bummed when I see people asking like $20, $30, or $40 or even more for an original Game Boy. They are getting harder to find, especially in nice condition, but it's like, I don't know, since like the Game Boy Color or Game Boy Pocket or Game Boy Advance or SP can play those same games, it's like it's hard for me to, you know, ever either ask or pay more for an original Game Boy. But good price, $10 is a solid deal.
Yeah, the hat's come off. We just went to a garage sale, and I asked the guy if he had any old games, and he's like, "Yeah, I have an old Nintendo." And I was like, "Oh, like an NES, like the old brick ones." He's like, "Yeah, I got some games for it." He goes out, takes forever, comes back with a bag, and he's like, oh, actually, it's a PlayStation. Sorry, I got confused. You don't do that to a Woody. You don't get a Woody all excited and then not finish it off. But Chris managed to pick up siphon filters for $5. There was nothing in there for me. I already collected the siphon filters once. I didn't like them, so I ditched them.
So far, it's looking like Chris is getting all the good pickups. Come on, Woody, what are you doing? You're slipping. I do got to mention, it's pretty funny. Wood has had his hat backwards, forwards, and now off in the video. I think he's trying to make the video feel like one of mine by wearing hats in different positions, because he never wears a baseball cap. But I do have glasses similar to his now, so now we're like twins.
Okay, so this is some shit. Just went to a pawnbroker's, and they're getting ready for a big sale they're doing on Thursday, which is 5 days from now, and they're yellow dotting stuff and making it cheaper. And I found Transformers Monopoly, which I recorded, and you've probably seen already, for $10. Now that is awesome, that's cool, that's wicked. I mean, it's Transformers, it's Monopoly, what's not to love? They wouldn't let me buy it, because it's not Thursday.
Those bastards!
Not only not let me have that price and say pay the original price, which I think was like $40, I wasn't allowed to buy it until Thursday.
Huge bastards!
Okay, I'm actually really happy right now. It's probably my favorite thing that's happened today, and it's not.
Yeah,
it's not
my favorite as well.
It's not gaming.
I mean, I'm really happy for you.
We don't normally get toys. I mean, I don't normally buy toys, but sometimes you just have to. I got a badass. Oh, what's his name? Can't remember his name. Gorgon. I know they're all Gorgonites. They're Gorgonites. Yeah. No, it's Archer. I already said that like a million times. It is Archer. Yeah. It's been a while since I watched the movie. And then Tommy Lee Jones's character, I've forgotten his name as well.
Tommy Lee Jones.
Yeah, he is. I'm pretty sure he is.
No, it sounds about right now that I hear it. I just didn't know.
I just took his leg off. So they were $1. That was both for $1. I'm so happy right now.
Wood forgot to mention the movie name is Small Soldiers. He mentions it later in the video. And Tommy Lee Jones does do a voice in the movie. It's an awesome movie. I can't believe it came out all the way back in 1998 now. It's pretty crazy, but you should watch it if you've never seen it and if you like toys.
And Chris got a baggie of Pokemon. You can't quite see what's in there, but there's some Pikachus, there's a Charmeleon, there's a Gengar, there's a Blastoise.
There's a War Turtle.
Ooh. One of my favorites is Flareon. I'm actually jealous of that. And then some random dinosaur thing. But they obviously thought it was a Pokemon. You're gonna smoke in the car, really?
Okay, I won't. I'll just roll it.
I hate that so much. These little Pokeballs that were in there, I just opened one and I found Blastoise, which is a Bulbasaur, which is shut up, which is an added bonus. And this one's got one in there as well. We don't know what's in this one yet. So nice. You got the whole. You don't have the whole set.
No Venusaur.
Blastoise was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I'm happy.
We went out on Saturday, as you just watched, and we had a pretty successful day. We're going to talk about what we got really quickly, but also going to show you some of my pickups of late that I picked up, and I haven't shown on my channel. I haven't got really anywhere to show it because it's not really enough to. Well, I might do a pickups video later. Anyway, we'll try and keep it short and sweet, and I'll let Chris go first because I just talked heaps, and you haven't said one word yet.
No, I haven't. So I think the first things I got at the same place you got your new shelving unit was Metal Gear Solid Sons of Liberty on PS2 and Silent Hill 2 Special Edition, and $3.50 each, so I'm really happy with them.
Silent Hill 2 is about $40 retail.
Yeah.
That's in a little average, it's a little beat up, so I'd say 25, 30. But it's still complete and very nice.
And something I've been looking for a long time since my friend
Since
said
I got one.
Well, actually, 2 days before that, my friend said, I need to play this, and then you got one, and I was kind of annoyed.
I caught you slipping on that as well.
You did, which I was very annoyed about.
Here's the story that we never told, actually, is that I usually walk ahead of Chris when we go to markets and garage sales, which lately you've been trying to get ahead of me, I've noticed.
Well, but, I hate missing out on stuff.
This particular day, I got distracted, and you legged it down one of the aisles of the markets, and so I snuck around through the market and started looking in the next aisle before you. And I found that as well as a bunch of other stuff, and you came up completely empty-handed.
Yeah, it was bust on my part. It was stupid.
Also, something that that we've done here is we've made sure to film this entire video on my iPhone instead of the camera we usually use, so it feels a little bit more at home for you guys. I also made sure to be wearing my beanie, although it is quite cold because Scott always wears a beanie.
My beanie is currently retired until colder weather comes, which in Florida that's not very often. And ever since I got my Silent Hill hat, I've been wearing this because I wore the fuck out of that beanie. It's pretty rough now.
So I hope that this feels kind of at home. Plus, we both have really long hair. You have Scott length hair, pretty much.
Yeah.
I think yours hair is maybe longer than Scott's. Mine's pathetic in comparison.
I don't know, Chris. Let's see. Let's have a hair off. My hair goes pretty far past my nipple. My nipple's somewhere right in that area. So I think I win. I think I beat you.
All right. I guess I'll go next.
Yep.
I'll start with my garage sale pickups. There was a guy at one of those garage sales that said, "Oh, we got a big box of PS1 stuff. You know, come around my house." When I went to that guy's house, that was quite an experience. I had to go alone because Chris went out. I got there and I knock on the door and I start hearing this guy. He's just drunk off his tits.
Drunk off his tits. Interesting Australian saying there.
And he's just yelling, and he's like, and I'm getting scared to go in, so I call, and he's like, no, come in. So I walk inside, and he brings this box, and it's full of PS2 stuff. And not good PS2 stuff either. There's about 4 or 5 good PS2 games in there, and each one didn't have a disc. So that kind of sucked. He did, however, bring out the Game Boy camera, which Chris is holding, and it was in a Game Boy SP. I got both of them for $15, so 15 total, so like $7.50 each. That's a pretty good deal. I actually didn't have an SP yet because SPs are pretty hard to find cheap.
I'm still looking for one myself.
That's just the way Game Chase can go down in Adelaide.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's only the where is it? 00. You're not gonna be able to see that on my phone. It's only the 001. It's not the 101, so it hasn't got the good backlight, unfortunately. But yeah, I need to find a charger for it. But I was quite happy. It's in really good condition. It's not too beat up at all, actually.
I've definitely heard that myself at garage sales. Someone saying, yeah, I think I got like a Nintendo or something, a bunch of games, and they come out and it's a PlayStation 1, or if you're lucky, maybe like a Genesis. But at least the SP was a good find. I'm not sure about crazy Australia prices, but here in America, a 001 model like on eBay or something would be $20, $30 maybe. And if it's a 101, depending on like the color and condition, it can be all the way up to like 40 or 50 bucks. So $15 alone for the SP would have been a pretty decent deal.
You go.
Then, while Wood was on the phone for a long time, so not really paying attention, I found and scored a Game Boy. I think I paid $10.
I mean, I was paying attention
because
I pointed at it
well, yeah,
on the phone.
Seen it.
And I was like, offer $10. And then I got back to my phone call.
Well, I was already about to offer $10, but he reckons that I wasn't, so his, you know. But anyway, yeah, so I got it for $10, and it is in really good condition, except the screen's a bit scratched, but otherwise, very happy with that. I didn't have one of these yet, so.
I'm also filming on my couch, because that's what Scott always does. Careful, you'll knock the camera. Speaking of Game Boys, recently I went down to a Cash Converters near me, and I picked up a Game Boy Advance and an e-reader with a bunch of Pokemon and Donkey Kong cards. I actually never heard of this before. I'd never seen or heard of this before. I don't know if you... I guess you have, because you just looked at me like, really?
No, I knew about it.
I mean, sometimes things just slip through the cracks, and I guess I just never saw this growing up, but I got both of these for, I think, $20. So that was pretty cool.
The main thing I used my e-reader for was with Mario Brothers 3 on the GBA. They did a lot of cards for that game, and some were actual, like, extra brand new levels to play, so I thought that was pretty cool.
Two things I got... Oh, come back. Where are you? Two things I got at the garage sale. His leg won't stop falling off. Really happy about it. 50 cents each for these two small soldier figures. Really cool. I have them on display on my shelf behind me. It's really awesome. I love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. And look what this guy can do.
Stupidest feature on an action figure ever.
The drawback of that awesome feature is his legs won't stay on. If you knock them, they'll fall off. The other day I caught Game Traders slipping pretty hard. Game Traders is like the retail retro store seller around near us. I bought all these for half price. So they had $10 marked on a boy and his blob. They had 20 marked on Klonoa. And they had 15 marked on James Pond 2. Now I bought James Pond 2 for Tyler, who's been around our channel quite a lot. I have this game already, but he's collecting again. And he sold me his, and he was telling me about how he wants it back, and I felt bad. So finding it for $7.50 complete, in really nice condition, I rang him and I'm like, yeah, do it. But these two are actually, I think they're uncommon globally, but I know PAL versions are frigging rare. So that's what I mean by caught slipping, because a Boy and His Blob I've been looking for a long time, This goes for about 40. Klonoa actually goes for about 50. I mean, that's around about. That's like extreme case scenario, highest price. But they're both extremely rare, and I've been looking for that for a while. This I haven't been looking for, but I saw it, and as soon as I saw it, I'm like, I am buying that. I am buying that for $10. I am.
I always recommend A Boy and His Blob on the Wii. Very fun adventure platformer game. Though here in America, it's not very expensive at all. It's commonly like in the $5 to $10 range. Klonoa also pretty inexpensive on the Wii. Now Klonoa on the PlayStation 1, a little more pricey and harder to find. It's always interesting though to see the differences in like rarity and price compared to like North America and PAL, Europe and Australia.
Okay, I'll do my last two really quickly. One's a spoiler for the next episode of the Game Quest. I'm just going to show you guys because I'm really happy about it. I bought Sonic on Master System.
Haha, that happened twice. Oh shit!
That was noisy.
I've actually got this resting on a Super NES box. It's not staying very well. Move over. This way, not that way. You're out of frame now.
You're like showing me that way.
This was sat there all alone. It's kind of yellow. You probably can't see. And I thought, well, I'm gonna ask him how much he wants for it. And he said $2, so I bought it. And then I realized as I'm walking away, it's actually in really nice condition. It's just the plastic is yellow. It's really dirty. So I reckon everyone thought this was a really yellow, gross copy that they didn't want. And
I didn't want it, honestly. I saw it. I'm like, eh.
But then I've done that, and now it's kind of cool. But you've got one now.
But then
yeah, you bought one.
Spoilers.
Later. Spoilers! Spoilers! Watch the next Game Quest, coming soon. And lastly, from Tyler, I did a trade for he wanted his Seeker channel back that he sold me, and I traded for Mega Man Wily Wars. Absolutely amazing deal. This was a Mega Drive only physical release. It was on the Sega channel for Genesis. Yeah, that was a thing. But there wasn't actually a physical release on Genesis, so this game's friggin' rare. I think in a box it's worth about $500. I haven't been able to show this anywhere on my channel yet, so you guys get the first look exclusive on this. I might show it in my next pickup video.
I really, really want a complete in-box version of that Mega Man game. There was one I saw a while back that was going for like right around $300 or $350, and I passed on it. But someday I'll get that one.
That's all. We just wanted to give you guys something to watch, I guess. We wanted to give you guys a garage sailing video. Yeah. So we've done it in the exact same style as Scott. We're putting it on his channel, so hopefully it feels right at home for you guys, and you guys had something to watch. We hope you like it. So thanks, Scott.
All right, so now it's time for my pickups portion of this video. We had a show yesterday right outside of Chicago in Tinley Park, and a few fans of the channel came and met me inside the concert, like they were coming to the concert. One of them was named Austin, and he brought a bag of games. We did a transaction, and I got Mario and Luigi Dream Team on the 3DS, Donkey Kong Country Returns, copy of Pokemon Blue. We have Mega Man Uno on the Game Boy, and DOS. A cart only of Soul Silver Pokemon right there, and Mario 64. So thank you very much, Austin. That was very cool of you, and I hope you enjoyed the concert. And then I also wanted to say thanks for John and his friends and family for coming out and saying hi. It was a nice little meetup. We all met up at the same time. It was pretty cool. But I gotta give another big shout out and big thank you to Wood and Chris from the channel BeatEmUps. If you guys don't know, I've mentioned this in the past. Wood is coming to America. He's going to be staying at my house. So a long trip from Australia, and then we're going to be going to Retropalooza, which is the Game Chasers convention in Texas on September 20th and 21st. And I don't think I've mentioned this yet, but I'm going to be running a panel with Wood, Grimsy42, and my wife Katie, and we're going to be talking about the channel and game hunting and game selling and trading and all types of fun shit. So if you happen to make it to Retropalooza, come see our panel. Again, thank you all for watching. Please let me know what you guys have picked up in the last couple weeks in the comments down below. Thumbs up the video as always, and I will talk to you all later. Peace!